Hey guys, welcome to my guide on how to bullet journal. This video is geared more towards beginners, so if you are a seasoned bullet journaler, this video may not be for you, but if you are new to the bullet journaling world and looking for a simple, easy way to start, then keep on watching. I tried to make this as beginner friendly as possible, and this is how I use my bullet journals, and it works really well for me. Hopefully this video is helpful. Enjoy! Hey guys, it's Frankie. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to be talking about one of my favorite things in the world. Bullet journaling. Yes, the world of bullet journaling. It seems very complicated, and don't worry, that's what I thought at first too. Bullet journaling honestly really intimidated me, and I didn't want to start for a while because it just looked, everyone makes it look so perfect and neat, and that's not me, and it kind of put me off from making one for a while. But honestly, bullet journaling has saved my life. I started last year in September. I've only done it for that little portion of the last year, but I have found my bullet journal style, and basically I dumbed bullet journaling down to its simplest form, yet still keeping it cute. My bullet journal still looks cute, but it's very, very simple. Other people use fancy keys, I'll put one on the screen. They use keys and all this coding in their bullet journal, and that is not me. I don't know how to do all that stuff. Honestly, I don't want to take the time to learn how to do all that stuff. I just made this a simple form of bullet journaling. So basically, this video is for all the normal people that don't want to do all the crazy calligraphy, fancy stuff, and just want to use a bullet journal and have fun with it. So if that's you, then keep on watching. First step to the bullet journaling process is obviously to get a bullet journal. There is 1.5 million different bullet journals, and this can be a really hard decision, and it's just oh my god, which one do I pick, This was me last year. I decided to go with the cheapest route possible, and I went to Michael's and I bought a cheap $10 bullet journal in pink. It's the same version of this in pink, and I loved it. It was awesome. It was a really good journal. I wanted to buy a cheap one at first because I wasn't sure if bullet journaling was going to be my thing, and then I fell deeply, madly in love with it. So, and this year I decided to splurge a little bit. Hold on. Oh, okay. This year I decided to splurge a little bit and buy myself this fancy Leuchtturm journal. Trash. Sorry. I hate that journal. Everyone on YouTube uses it, but honestly, okay, I have a test page in the back of all my journals to see how the pens work with the paper and stuff. I hate how badly you can see through the paper. That is just such a big pet peeve of mine, and yeah, I will be using this for planning videos and chicken scratching and getting my thoughts out. I'm not going to use this as a bullet journal, so I don't want to waste my full $20. I need to use it for something because I already wrote in it. But don't go spend $20 on this. I mean, unless you want to, and I don't know. Honestly, I don't like this journal. I don't know what the hype is around this. Did I get the wrong one? I'm pretty sure this is one everyone else has. I don't know. I'm sorry if you really love this journal, but oof. Not for me. So I went back and I bought the $10 one at Michael's, and honestly, this thing is awesome. The pages don't bleed. They're super white. The dots are really light. I mean, I don't know. Am I just being picky? Probably, but $10. You don't need to go splurge on a good bullet journal, everybody. Y'all can just get this thing. I will link it down below. I will also link this one down below if you're interested. And there's an awesome video, I don't know who it's by. I'll put the name on the screen right here. But she compared 20 different bullet journals, and it is an awesome, awesome video. She pulled out some great options, so if you do want a nicer, higher end one, I will also link that video down below. But it is an awesome video for helping you to decide which bullet journal to get. But honestly, I like my $10 Michael's one, and I will continue to use it as long as they carry it. So, yeah. Step 2 is gather all of your supplies. These supplies are all not necessary, but I'm going to put on the screen the supplies that I do use personally. I like to make my stuff look pretty, so I have all these cute little markers and stuff, but you don't need to do this if you're just solely using it for the purpose of planning. You literally only need a pencil and a pen, or a pen if you're just really ballsy, but that is not me. I literally have to lay everything out in pencil or else I will turn inside out and die. Yes, it's not good. I have to lay it out in pencil first and then go over it in pen, or else it just stresses me out so much that my insides are just gonna come out of my face. So now that you have a bullet journal and all the supplies you need, now it is time to start. Obviously, step one would be to make a title page that says 2020 or whatever year you're watching this in, probably 2020. So you know what year the bullet journal goes to. And the second page you should make is something called a future log. My future log is just super simple, but basically since you make your spreads month to month, your whole planner isn't there yet. So say you have an event in May, but it's January, you haven't made your May planner, you haven't made your May spread yet, so you can't like write in, oh, I have a dentist appointment at 6 o'clock. Why would you have a dentist appointment at 6 o'clock? Oh, I have a dentist appointment at 3 o'clock on Tuesday, May, whatever the heck, Tuesday in May, you know? So put it in your future log, and that way when you make your May spread, you can go back to your future log and be like, oh shoot, do I have anything in May? Oh yeah, I do. So this page is kind of important to the whole bullet journaling system. Yeah, that's probably one of the most important pages in, yeah, okay. And then after those two pages, I know this isn't a I know this isn't a proper, wait, that wasn't even funny, why is it making me laugh? Okay, I know this isn't even a proper bullet journal video, like you could go watch the original like bullet journal video, like you could look up how to bullet journal and like the creator of bullet journal, his video will pop up, but the way I'm explaining it is not proper at all. I just made it very simple and dumbed down. So after those two pages, which are basic necessities, here is the fun part. This is my favorite part about my bullet journal. So basically, in the front part of your journal, before you start your monthly and weekly spreads, you want to figure out things you want to track, or just like fun pages you want to put in the front. Like up there I have like my subscriber tracker, I have my goals for the year, I just have all the odd and end fun pages that you wouldn't throw into like between your weekly and monthly spreads because you'd never find them or see them. Basically, this is the area where you will track long-term goals for the year, because you're not gonna put them, you know, obviously in your month stuff. So for me, I have like video ideas, my wish list, my savings logs, like things I want to save up for, and like charts on how to save up to them, and just stuff like that, like all the fun stuff to help you get motivated. And yeah, this is just my favorite part of the journal because it's so customizable to your life, and it's just like fun. You can make them really cute, and it's just motivating. So the front part of my journal is just my favorite part. A good place to find stuff to put in the front of your bullet journal is Pinterest. If you type in this, bullet journal ideas. If you type in bullet journal ideas, it'll bring up a bunch of stuff. It'll bring up a bunch of fun pages that you can put in the front of your journal, as well as some inspiration for other pages in your journal. So like it'll bring up a bunch of trackers and like I don't know. Pinterest is honestly a bullet journaler's lifesaver. So yeah, I'd go check that out on Pinterest. If you don't have Pinterest, I'm going to put some ideas on the screen that you can put in the front of your journal, but there's just so many endless options of things that you can track. I always leave a bunch of blank pages between the front part of my journal and then when I want to start my weekly and monthly spreads, because I always have new ideas that I want to keep adding, and it's just super fun to watch your growth in the front of your journal, and it's just, I don't know, that's the fun part. Well, not to say that the weekly and monthly spreads aren't fun, but I don't know, I just really, really love the front of my bullet journal. But yeah, I always leave a few pages in case I want to add anything else later on. But once you figure out what you want to put in the front of your journal, it is time to move on to the monthly and weekly spreads. Okay, so you're ready to start the first month in your bullet journal. From here on out, basically everything I say is what you're going to be repeating as the year goes on. You're just going to keep doing this over and over and over in your journal. And yeah, for me, the first month is January, obviously, because I'm starting this at the beginning of the year. And by the way, it's totally okay to start in the middle of the year. I know, like, I was intimidated to start. I started my last one in September, and it was just like, I don't know, I was very intimidated to not start at the beginning of the year. Yeah, I stopped that journal halfway through, but like, do not wait till January to deprive yourself of this goodness. start whenever the heck you're seeing this video. I'm telling you, like, it does not matter when you start. It's better to start on January, but like, who cares? Start when you start. Having a bullet journal is honestly like saved my life. It is so helpful. So yeah, just putting that out there. You don't need to start in January. But anyways, here's how a month typically goes for me. Basically, I start out with a cute little title page. I just put the name of the month and then I decorate it all cute. And I do a different theme for every month. And then the next page, I do a stats, goals, and a to-do page, like stuff I want to get done for the month. I'll put under the to-do. And then my goals for the month, like say, put out 6 videos, like stuff like that. I'll just like have my monthly goals. And then stats, I keep track of my YouTube and Instagram and just social media stats in the front of my journal so I can look at every month and see which month I grew the most. After that comes my monthly calendar spread. It's basically like a calendar that you look at on the wall. Or just draw out. For this, I use a ruler because, you know, I can't really draw them straight lines, but I think it's kind of cute when people just hand draw them. I don't know. But if you go onto Pinterest and look up monthly spread, there's so many ideas on Pinterest. You will never run out. Just so many monthly spread ideas. If you're feeling stuck on what to do, that is a good place to look. But on this monthly calendar, obviously you guys pretty much know how to use this. It's self-explanatory, but I like to plan out my videos and stuff and space them out, and then obviously put major events for the month. So after that page comes my first weekly spread. I'm just going to show you guys so you know how I do my weekly spreads. I kind of have really customized them to my life. You guys can do this too. You guys can copy mine, I don't care. It is a great way to track everything. There also, again, if you type in weekly bullet journal spreads on Pinterest, there's a million different layouts and options, and you can go find one that works the best for you. I kind of just keep copying this one over and over every single week because it really does work for me. So yeah, this is just what I do. Okay, so this is basically what my weekly spreads look like. I have my to-do for the week, my goals. So like I have like, if I have to film certain videos, I'll film them here. And then my goals for the week, like say I want to have 3 videos done ahead of time. Like, I don't know, anything I'll put there. And then I keep the stats of like my social media here. This is start, finish, SF, and yeah, and then here's like little days of the week. Since I don't have like the next week ready, I put videos coming up so I can like do a little mini plan out of my next week right here. So yeah, this is basically my spread for this week. Here's some examples of other spreads I did last year. This is, oh, also I'm filming this, it's Wednesday right now, so I'm starting this later in the week, so I didn't even add a habit tracker because it's kind of weird, but I do normally put a habit tracker at the top of my page right here. As you can see, I used to make this section bigger, but I wasn't filling it up, and also I found that it was annoying for me to not be able to plan for the week coming up, so I added in this little section, and this is working a little bit better for me. But normally I would put a habit tracker right here, but I don't know, I just feel like I didn't need it this week. So yeah, that's my typical spread. But here's another spread I did. I used to do them way differently. So here's one, here's one. But then I just started really loving this layout. So that's my typical layout. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of weekly spreads on Pinterest though. So go check it out and find one that really works for you. But this is just what I do. And basically, for the rest of my bullet journal, I keep copying the monthly and weekly spreads over and over and over. And basically, that'll take you through the whole year. I do switch them up a little bit sometimes, but for the most part, that is my setup. It is so simple and so easy and very effective for my life. I love my bullet journal. I like to sit down and just have a little bullet journal session every single week and set up my layout. Normal people actually go in, most people actually go in and draw out their whole month. Like they do all 3 or 4 weekly spreads at once, but not me. I like to sit down on Sundays and do my weekly spreads, and it's very relaxing to me to sit down every week and just have a time to plan for myself, and it just feels like I'm giving myself clarity once a week, you know? So that is just what I like to do. That's why I only did 1 weekly spread in this video. But yeah, that is basically it for how I bullet journal. I tried to make this the simplest, easiest way to bullet journal possible. There's obviously way more technical ways. You can go watch other people's videos and they'll probably give you a way better explanation than I just did. For those of us that don't want to be all schmancy, fancy, and just want to have fun with it, hopefully this video was helpful to you guys. Yeah, that's just my process. It's a fun, easy, incorrect, but actually works system. Sorry, I didn't do it properly, but it works. So yeah, I hope you guys try it out. This is probably going to be the last bullet journal video on this channel. I think I'm gonna do like my monthly spreads on my vlog channel probably from here on out. So if you want to see more bullet journaling stuff from me, go to my vlog channel. I'm probably not going to do any more in here, honestly, because it doesn't really fit my normal content, but I figured just because it's the beginning of the year and people are probably starting them, that I'd help you guys out with a super simple bullet journal video. So yeah, but other than that, I probably won't be doing one on here again. So anyways, hope this was helpful. Yeah, I love you guys so much. I will see you all in the next one. Bye!